The older I get, the more I realize that life really is just a kid's game. I was playing baseball today with a club at the number one business school in Asia, which is where I'm at now. And it's intramurals, kind of, just for fun. And it's the first time I've played baseball, organized at least, in so long. And incredible. Getting back on that field, man. I yearn for these moments. Speaking of these moments, the Yankees are currently playing the Astros, which I have on the screen, which is somewhat distracting me. It's a 8-4 ball game. Bases loaded. One out in the bottom of the ninth. The tying run is at the plate. Carlos Correa. I guess this would be a little rude to watch the game while, but I don't really get any views on this channel, which is good, and this would only help with keeping that number low. But in this video, I want to talk, in este video, I would like to talk, quiero hablar, chcę rozmawiać z tobą o życiu, o życie. Great pitch. Life is a kid's game, and we complicate it. It's, imagine you put betting lines on Little League T-ball. You ruined it. I mean, there would be parents that got into it. They would say, wow, this is so fun, go. It would be great motivation for the kids, for the parents to teach their kids. But we can all look at that and simply title it stupid for what it is. Why the hell would you have betting lines on any sport, first and foremost? The fact that this is legal, incredible. Incredible. It just says they don't really care about us. It's not that it would be a lack of freedom, but the fact that they're just letting it roam free and they're sponsoring all these sports games is incredible. All these sports in general, sports games, sports networks, everything. Everything's gambling today in regards to sports. So he just struck out Carlos Correa. So why would you have it on a... You wouldn't have it on a kid's game, which I say that knowing that in the future, if AI did not continue progressing and innovating, then we would see betting lines in T-ball games. I mean, there are parents who are betting on their kids' games already. I'm certain of it. 0-1 count. It's a four-seam fastball's fouled off. But if we wouldn't have it in that, why do we have it in life? Way overcomplicated. Of course, we all have to have our different jobs, our different tasks. I mean, some of us are first basemen. Some of us are bound to pick up the throws in the dirt from other infielders. Some of us are center fielders. We got more range to roam. We got a bigger set of responsibilities. Some of us are catchers. You know, we have to bend our knees 3 hours every day for, 8 months a year. More depending on the team, of course, and the performance of the rest of the society, the rest of the country. Some of us are starters, some of us are relief pitchers. Some of us go in there and we boom, boom, boom. Some of us, we come in high leverage situations, low leverage situations. We're not expected to pitch much, but we have high expectations for who we do pitch to. Excuse me. That's the way that it is, but now it's all being changed so that it's all optimized. We have betting lines on all of our jerseys, betting brands, and we've just overcomplicated it, not for any particular reason. And it will lead to the death of us. It's hard as the Yankees win. 8-4, struck him out in a curveball, 80. It's hard to recognize who can be at fault. If there's one particular individual, or if there's one particular race we can... No, I'm joking. Or if there's a group of people that like institutions. Okay, what are these institutions? Institutions are a set of individuals with a substantial amount of resources who have the power to influence the procedures, policies, and everyday enactments of our society simply due to their large abundance of capital and resources. Just means money. Okay, maybe it's not the institutions. Maybe it's the government. What's the government? The government is a system that we have created to build regulation and policy in nation states in order to keep citizen safety and while progressing the nation. Something along those lines. Okay, that's simple. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course we'd have a government. But then we go into politics. You need politics. You don't need politics, but we have politics to vote for our representatives in the government, at least most of them. And our system is bipartisan. So we have Republican and Democrats, and they verse each other. Okay, if they verse each other and every vote is the same, then why is it that most people that talk about this are citizens who don't have a lot of power and their vote really isn't that important, truthfully? But the institutions, they don't have to say that much. They suggest, and then they can change the vote like that. While the citizens are fighting their neighbors over their choice of representative. And then we keep getting into it. We keep trying to understand, okay, who are these betting lines? Okay. I have to keep asking questions because it's easy for us to say, oh, it's the system. And in the system, it seems like, oh yeah, the system, there's just a committee of 10 old, rich, white folks in one room talking about how they want to put corn, I don't know how the algorithm will react to the other word, in, not even like this has any subscribers or anything, but in young men's minds and young women, actually people everywhere, even children, which is not good at all. And they're not in that room like, let's put betting lines on everyone, let's continue to put cigarettes out into the world, let's have everybody addicted to alcohol and crack and marijuana. Oh, marijuana, let's legalize it for everybody. That's a discussion we can have. Do you think that marijuana is good? Because I'm telling you right now, marijuana is frying the brains of most young people. For medical purposes, who's to say? I'm not to say. Probably is good, but who really knows? But for just recreational use, shoo, bro. People are getting their brains deep fried by a torch. So, if it's not a committee, then it must be a group, a team of people across the world. Okay, but it's not really. It's just a game that we've optimized. That's really what it is. Really what it is. We've gone out and we've changed bats for our kids so that they can have better averages, on-base percentages, on-base with slugging, home run totals, etc., etc. And now we're seeing what happens when we continue to optimize simply for ourselves. Can't really blame. Definitely can blame some people. Yeah, definitely can blame. Many people you can't blame. People like you and I, we're fighting for our next paycheck. Well, I'm kind of fortunate enough. I am fortunate enough. But people like you and I are. Maybe I'm not, but maybe you're not either. But people like us. There are people exactly like us that are. I'm talking too much. I'm quite tired, so I'm going to catch you later. Peace.